Hello. I told my mom that today I want to be an ass. And now I'm an ass. Feels good. The first time I wore these ears was when I was still at the Care Meridian, the skilled nursing. And I actually had a tail hanging from my wheelchair to go with these ears. So I was like a donkey on wheels. I was the best ass ever. Best ass on a wheelchair ever. I just have ass on the mind. I've been asking people a lot of questions. My ass has been hurting so bad. I sit down for an hour and my ass is already hurting, but I can't go anywhere. So I just changed chairs. But, just wanted to give a quick update. I'm actually really tired, but I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I wanted to do this really fast. And then I also I've been studying meditation. I was going to teach you something about that, and then tell you some plans I have coming up. But anyways, last Tuesday I was at the skilled nursing, and I made an ass of myself on live public Facebook because I was crying the whole time. I think I cried for like 2 days or something. But anyways, we went to UCLA last Tuesday. What I really should be right now is a unicorn. And I'll tell you why. I debated between being an ass and a unicorn. Because when I got to UCLA, it was like we wanted to go in there. We were like, we're going to get plasma exchange. Like, I'm going to leave here better. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yes. And they're like, no. And I said, why? They did more nerve conduction testing, more EMG. And they were like, well, we think you have something even more rare than the diagnosis you already have. And I was like, okay. That my mom told me, Courtney, you just have never been ordinary. I've been giving my mom hell since I was born. Anyways, they said CIDP is the right diagnosis because what they think I have is so rare that it doesn't even have a medical name for it. And my mom was like, she was like, rare like 1 in a million. And they said rare like there's not even been enough people diagnosed to have a statistic. So I was like, well, that's awesome. Anyways, they said if I test positive for this certain type of antibody, that IVIG, plasma exchange, and steroids won't work on me, and I will have to get chemo. It's a mild kind of chemo. I can't really pronounce the name. It's like Rimatab or something like that. But it's like something they've been using for cancer patients, and they just started using it with autoimmune, and they've been having some success with it. It's like 85% success rate. And so they said that's the only thing that'll work if I test positive for that antibody. I haven't really looked that much into it or researched it much because as soon as they said chemo, I kind of just like shut my ears. But I'll look into it. I just don't want to like freak out before I know something's true. So my family and I've just been chill. Just been hanging out the house. But anyways, so they wouldn't give me plasma exchange or IVIG or steroids because they need to get this test back first. It takes like 2 weeks. So I should get it back like sometime next week to know if I test positive for that super rare, only like 5 people ever diagnosed thing. Anita described it as like, instead of my immune system attacking and eating away the myelin sheath of my peripheral nerves, instead of that happening, damn, my ears. These are important to me. instead of that being described it as like there's these antibodies that clamp around my nerves like a rubber band. So when the message goes from my brain to my muscle, like it shoots off normal, and then it doesn't make it because it gets shut off at that clamp. Anyway, so that's, I always wanted to be one in a million. So now I need to be careful, more specific when I wish for things. So that was our visit to UCLA. So I didn't get admitted to the hospital or anything or get any treatment. And then we stayed in California for a little bit. We went at a nice Thanksgiving with Michael and Casey, who I love. I hope y'all can see my nose or something. You sit back or something. But anyways, so I flew back to Texas. The flight went okay. I was kind of freaked out, and let me tell you, flying when you're in a wheelchair is a different experience. I have a video from that too. I'll post later. Since I've been in Texas, I've been treated very nicely. I'm settled in. I'm happy at my parents' house. I'm getting to see some old friends, which is really cool. So anyways, secondly, I've been studying meditation some because I feel like meditation might help me out of this chair. But 95% of what we think every day, we thought the day before. I need to get, these are gonna fall. This is just great. Hold on. I just have to wing it like this. I can't do that. I can't even take myself seriously right now. There we go. I was just setting it on the table to push it back. So, yeah, 95% of what we think every day we thought the day before. So only 5% of the time we actually have new thoughts. But we spin in circles round and round on these old thoughts. And that's part of what makes us sick. It's not my opinion. It's epigenetics, neuroscience. It's a thing. Those trigger your genes to, turn off and on what they're supposed to be doing. And if you have negative thoughts, it can actually change the way your body operates. So I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to get my body to get its shit together. So, anyways, something that in one of the books I'm reading by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which I found to be really helpful in my day-to-day activities when I'm assing around, is whenever you identify the negative thoughts that you have, and then you think every day, and then you just say change. Every time they come up in your head, whenever you notice yourself thinking them, just say change. That means change thinking about it, because you think about it every day. What's the friggin' point? It's kind of crazy. So you say change, and it helps you kind of move on to a different thought. Or if you notice you keep doing the same destructive behavior every day, every day you're oh my God, I'm gonna lose so much weight today. It's gonna be awesome. And then you eat the same shitty food that day. Just say change. Call yourself out on your own shit and say change. So I don't know. I just really like that, and I've been saying change to myself a lot lately. Anyways, what else? This is kind of a big deal. So tomorrow I'm going to Arizona. I'm getting on an airplane early in the morning to go back to the Mayo Clinic to try to get IVI or a higher dose of IVIG or plasma exchange there. That'll be nice to see my doctor and be hey, remember that one time I came to the Mayo Clinic September 8th? Remember I was walking? Well, now my ass can't get out of this chair and I can't move anything. So let's do something. Let's do something about this. What else? I have an appointment next week with UT Southwestern in Dallas, the neurology department. to review the test results to see if I'll need the chemo or not. It's just a whole different like thing. My physical therapist came that it's going to be coming to my house a bunch. His name is Dan, and he is very cute. And if he ever gets my Facebook and sees this video, I'm gonna feel like an ass and be really embarrassed. But he was cool. Things are going up. Oh, my nurse is badass. She does. She said she'll start giving me some like vitamin infusions at my house, so I don't have to leave here, which is sweet. No improvements. Oh, something that is bothering me a lot, actually, is this week, like I started losing sensation in my face. So I'm a little bit scared that the muscles in my face will stop working. So I'll just be like, so I'm a little nervous about that. I don't want to lose my face. Anyway, I don't know. I'm really good right now. I had like a few really emotional days. It's like I look down at my body and it doesn't look like my body because like all my muscles are like really like flaccid. I'm like skinny fat. And I say that to people. They're like, you're not fat. I'm like, no, you know, I'm not the same fat. Like, I'm skinny fat. Like, I have no muscle. Like, because they're not being used. So it's just like really shocking to look down at your body and it not like, you know, look like you. And, you know, I don't feel like myself or feel sexy or anything like that. And it's like this past weekend, you know, I'm being rolled around my house, getting well, you know, acquainted to my house. And like, you know, David went out partying 4 days. And I'm like here, like, you know, feeling sad. So, I mean, I don't know, it's just been no, I don't know, emotional week, but it's like, it's getting better. Yeah, to change, I know. Trust me, I said change all day today, or all day yesterday. But, I guess that's it. I just wanted to, I haven't updated anything in the past week, and tomorrow's the Mayo, and just wanted to catch you up before I go there tomorrow, because we might do something cool tomorrow. I might start walking around. Any questions for your favorite autoimmune ass? No? I don't have any questions either. I'm sick of asking questions. Well, I'm sure I have some good stories, but something else is I feel really proud of myself because I feel like no one cares about your health more than like you do, you know? And like doctors have a really hard job. They're miracle workers and they do a lot for us and we're so lucky to have them. But it's like, you know, for you to just if a doctor told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? Like, you have to do your own homework and do your own research. And like, I've had 4 different people try to put me on antibiotics. I know antibiotics aren't like the end of the world or anything, but like, hold on.
Give me a holler when you're all done.
I live with my parents. Thanks, Dad. Then my parents have been great. Anyway, so my 4 people tried to put me on antibiotics, and like one of them was a really harsh antibiotic. It's one of those like they don't know what's going on in your body, so they just give you this one that just kills your everything, and then that's what like causes autoimmune and stuff like that. And I'm trying to heal my gut. I'm trying my ass off to heal my gut. So I said no, and then they told me I said I was going to do it with herbs, like to get rid of this certain bacteria that popped up in one of my tests. I said I was going to get rid of it with herbs because I didn't have any symptoms of anything. Like, it wasn't, like, it's kind of stupid they want to give me antibiotics. Anyways, they told me I couldn't do it with herbs, and I got my test back today, and I did get rid of it with herbs. So, I don't know, it feels good to like care about myself and care about what people want to do to me, um, and try to make the best decisions for myself. Um, yeah, I mean, my parents have been great. I'm like so lucky. It's crazy how lucky I've been. My mom's like in the bathroom just now. She's like getting ready for bed and like massaging my arms. She's like, and like I've had a bunch of visitors since I got here, and she's like, you know, you've been getting a lot of special attention. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, a lot of massages and stretching and visitors and people are so nice to you and taking care of you. I'm like, Mom, this has not been a bad experience. Inconvenient, sure, but like, it's not been a bad experience. It's reconnected me with a lot of people, like my family, even not that we're disconnected, but like I'm like kind of wild, some people say, and so I've just been running around the world and doing whatever, and you know I'm back living with my parents now, getting spoon fed, so definitely reconnecting. And my dad was really uncomfortable at first, you know. It's like I can't move my legs, so sometimes he comes into the room to help get me out of bed, and like my legs are spread open, like, and I can't fix it. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Dad. So he's was very uncomfortable at first, but he's been a big, you know, good sport, and he's literally been, you know, been my arms and legs, like he's been my muscles. And my mom's been like my decorator. By decorator, I mean like washes my face, brushes my hair, you know, makes sure I'm comfortable. She put on makeup on me the other day, and to be sweet, I got put on makeup one time, and I got a sty in my eye. I was like, seriously? And then, my dad took me to go get blood work, and he did my hair like, my hair looked like I slept in it for 3 days. That's what my hair looked like. The hairdo he gave me. Like, all over the place, side ponytail, hair hanging out. I was like, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, you know what I'm saying? And then I had this big sty, so it looked like my eye was swollen. And then when he rolled me in there to get blood, and I was just like, man, like I look like a freaking, like, what is wrong with that girl? My socks didn't match. I was like, I don't care, take my blood. But oh, another thing is I got some lab work back, and it's kind of becoming more and more clear that I have Lyme. That that I had Lyme. That this is what happened because when I had Lyme, it was left untreated because I didn't know it was Lyme at first. So I've had 3 tests so far that point to Lyme. It's really hard to diagnose Lyme, but I've had 3 different types of tests all test positive that I had Lyme. So it makes sense, I guess, that Lyme is what caused this. Because I was like super, like, I partied and stuff, but I was like really active and I ate really healthy. And then I got bit by a bug, I guess. Lyme disease is like when you get bit by a bug and take on a bunch of, they just cause havoc in your body, and then they can cause autoimmune because Lyme hides in all different organs and it can mimic your own cell tissue. So that's why your immune system can confuse yourself with the Lyme. Oh well. You, sometimes you just get bit. But that's okay. Anyways, that's all I'm so tired. I haven't slept good in a while. Tomorrow I have to get up at 4:30. So, anyways, thanks for all the love and everything. Yes, I've tried acupuncture. I've tried so much shit. You have no idea. I don't even talk about 10% of it. I should, I guess. I just haven't been. But yeah, I need to do more acupuncture. My friend Casey tried some acupuncture on my head, on the top of my head. It's like, she found out it's like successful for people with MS. I mean, nothing's worked so far. I've just been progressively getting worse. So there's life. Thank you. My voice is a little bit better. I don't really have any songs to sing. I wanted my theme song to be ass, because my ears, but I couldn't get my Alexa to find it. I guess she's just not down with ass. Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you to my family, my sister. My sister's been the best. She's like a saint. I don't know how. I don't know how I got so lucky with everything that's going on. I really felt more lucky than anything else. So, thanks for the love. I'll see you next time, hopefully with a bunch of good stuff going on in my body. Ciao. Bye-bye.